run you through the process under which we'll bid and purchase straight off. Your terms and conditions, they've been provided throughout over the course of the campaign by the team. Those are your particulars and the auction terms under which we'll bid and buy here this evening. For those that are waiting on a conditional basis, we will entertain your interest straight after the auction here today. In the event that we didn't sell, we don't expect that to be happening, but we do wish those that have registered unconditionally to all the very best and to get into the mix and bid confidently here this evening. We're running a close to about 70% success rate under the hammer here, very proud of that, and we look forward to being here tonight. Another successful result, I'm sure, achieved for our owner, and in a moment's time your opportunity to bid and to purchase, make it truly yours. Folks, over the course, your documentation has been shown as 176 Annie Street in Birkenhead. It is a fee simple estate, 506 square metres more or less, sitting on lot 1, deposited plan 50883, and your record of title NA2114, folio 65. Your list of chattels that are confirmed for you come along as fixed floor coverings, the blinds, the light fittings, dishwasher, drapes, extractor fan, 3 of those, the household kit, heated towel rail, 1 of those, the waste disposal unit, cooktop and oven, 2 mirrors and gate remotes are included, 3 of those thrown in for you. Vacant possession, set down 60 days from the date of the agreement, or by mutual agreement, so an opportunity to vary that if you have done so prior to your bidding here today. I'm sure it will have all been locked in by the team. Interest rate charge there for late settlement sits at 12% per annum. That simply means you'll need to settle on time and all will be okay. Our property today is subject to a reserve price. That's a number on a piece of paper. It gives me an authority to be able to sell at that level if I reach it. If we don't reach it here today in the bidding sequence, I'll pause, we will negotiate, we'll get to hopefully a level that will put the property on the market. I'll come back out here and we'll say we are on the market and selling, and then from that point you need to make sure that you are in front of the bidding. Folks, 3 things will happen once you purchase here today. You'll sign the documentation, you'll deposit 10% of the purchase price unless you've agreed otherwise, and thirdly to sign the GST addendum that is attached. Your GST is inclusive here today, so there's no GST payable on top of your purchase price, and all further terms of sale are nice and clear, just our standard additions to the documentation. In that respect, you can bid with confidence, knowing that the contract that you buy under is very, very good, and the home is sweeping clean in that regard as well. Folks, you're bidding here today. There is one thing I may let you know, and it is about vendor bidding. Vendor bidding we use at Bray White to make sure that we protect the owner's interests at all times. I won't be really needing the vendor bid unless you weren't bidding here today, so I will leave it completely in your hands. If I did need to step in and protect our owner's interests, I'll do that when I needed to. Thank you for your attendance. We get into the opportunity for you to bid and to buy in a moment. We run through the home for the last time, and your chance to be able to bid and to buy. Folks, we've seen it over the last couple of weeks, beautifully set up, wonderful in its layout, and superb in its renovation. The taste and the style that has been put throughout the home has been at the highest level, and a fantastic renovation of this home for you. Well positioned, 506 square metres of site, gives you plenty of site to work with, and throughout the home a lovely use of neutral colours. Those beautiful floors right the way through give you a good sense of character, and stunning high ceilings as well, typical of this era and home. Folks, the position is second to none, only just a few minutes away from the shops, the cafes, and the water not being too far away there as well. Gives you plenty of options going forward into a wonderful lifestyle that is offered in Annie Street. So a chance for us to be able to bid and to buy here today. A home that will offer you plenty on the indoors, plenty on the outside, but a lifestyle that is second to none. We've seen it, we love it, we're here to purchase tonight, and we get into your chance to be able to do so. We put it in your hands, folks. We're here to buy, a chance to start it at a figure that you see fit. Call it where you will. I'm in your hands to start us away. Would you like to be? One bidder on the phone here today, a chance that would like to start. It is in the room to kick us off. This is my last one for today, and a chance to tip it. Here we go. 8 million. $800,000, so 800, here we are. At 800,000, a chance at 850 to go, so at $800,000. At 800 and 850, we call away 3 times in the chance at 800. First call at $800,000, 50 we have, so at 8509 on the call at $850,000. Now left hand At 85 and 9 we have. At 900,000. At 900 and 50 we take back. At 950, at 950, already here, so at 950 to bid. At 950 and a middle call at $1 million now. Right hand side of the bid back 50 would like to. At 50 on the scratch or no? Okay, $1 million it is. I was going to say it's an expensive scratch. At $1 million it is. Right hand at $1 million. Chance here at 50 would like to. 50 with back end. So the middle 50's bid now, left hand. At middle 50 and 1 we take. So $1.1 million now. Right hand side at a 1 bid and a chance back at 150.
Yep.
And 150 we have. So 150 bid and 1 2 to go. At 1.15 and 2 we have. At 1.2 million. At 1.2 the call and your chance back at 250 if we'd like to. At 1.2 we go then. First call I'm with you. Second opportunity 250. At 250's bid left hand. At 250 and a call back at 3. At 1.25. At 1.25 the bid here. 3 if we'd like. Calling out 3 times only. First call at 1.25. You win. Second opportunity at 1.25 the bid. Third then final time at 1.25. 25.
Yeah.
I was going to say the first one was wrong. At 1.25 takes me to 1.275 your offer. At 275 and 1.3 to take. At 1.3 the offer now left hand side. At 1.3 the bid. At 1.3 moving over and above. Welcome at 20s if you'd like to. At 1.3. At 1.3 in the chart. 20 we take at 1.32. 3.2 is the bid and 4 if you like. 3.4. At 3.4 I'm with you. At 3.4 and thank you. At 1.34 now left hand side. Now that's $20,000 on top of 3.6 if we'd like to. At 1.34 we are. At 1.34 I go. First call. Second opportunity at 1.34. Third then, and with you. 3.6 just before you. I like 6 better. At 1.36, right hand side now. 3 in the mix. At 1.36 and back. At 1.36, right hand side. Back to you at 3.7 if you'd like to. At 1.36, our man now right hand. At 1.36 and looking spiffing too, sir. At 1.36, a chance back at 7.
6.5.
6.5, let's have some fun. So 3.65, days of the year. Here we go. 1.365 with a bid back. 3.7 if you'd like to. At 1.365 the call. At 1.365 and away we go. First chance at 1.365 the bid. Second opportunity at 1.365. Third then, final call at 1.365. Are we in, sir? 1 minute an auction. It's illegal apparently at 1.365. At 1.365. Just kidding. 7 to take if you like. Here we go. First call. Second opportunity. 3.65 is here.
5,000.
On top of 3.7. So 3.7 the bid at 1.37. At 1.37 I'm moving north. At 1.37 and your chance.
7.5.
7.5 is back in at 1.375. So 3.75 the offering, the chance here. Here we go. First call at 1.375. Very important at this time, folks. If I pause and negotiate with someone tonight, I don't always come back to the floor. About 5% of property at the moment I've taken outside. We don't come back to the floor and we don't have a chance to bid again. So at 1.375 it is yours, sir, left hand side. A call for us to be able to bid over and above. At 1.375 we're here. At 1.38 we do need to bid now. At 1.375 the bid is left hand side, a call away. First call at 1.375. Second opportunity at 1.375 the offering. Third then and the final call at 1.375. We are right hand side in the chance. Okay, well at 1.375 what I do is pause. I leave you with a bit of music to have a bit of a think about it, and we'll come back to you in just a tick. Sir, I'm going to talk to you and talk to you in the room just behind Ali here. Fantastic. We'll be back, folks. Have a think. See you.
Good save. Echt zwaar opgeteld.
Ja.
Met zonnegassen. Dat is echt 2 ton op.
Thanks, folks. So what we're going to do, we have an offer of 1.385 currently left-hand side. Instructions from the owner Are the selected, listen to this reason carefully. 1.385 is the current offer. 24 hours after auction will be an exclusive negotiation period for the top bidder only, meaning that the highest bidder will have the first opportunity to negotiate something into place. Generally in the marketplace, if we do this and we do pass over to someone and they get the opportunity for 24 hours to close the deal, more than 80% of the time they buy it. But a chance for us to be able to secure it here tonight and obviously have it passed into you. If you are the mix to buy, you do need to do bidding now. Again, the top bidder gets 24 hours exclusive negotiation with the owner, and that means that no other offers can be made within that time. It is simply a negotiation for 24 hours, one-on-one with the owner and the purchaser. Now, a chance if you're here to do so tonight to place an offer, and you will need to be in front, obviously, of the current price. We take it in tens, if you like, under 395, but a call at 1.385 with your offer left-hand side. Now, I called 3 times. There is no further bid. I may need to go down that path, and we will go down the 24-hour negotiation path to secure. But a chance here at 1.385, your opportunity, if you would like to do it. Now's the time. The first call at 1.385. Opportunities here. Are we in the mix to bid? Second call at 1.385. Plenty of time and opportunity if we'd like to. Third then, and the final call at 1.385. A raise in the bid. Are we bidding, sir? Okay, so 1.385. Just confirming our people are out on the right-hand side as well. Thank you. And our people here? Perfect, thank you. So 1.385, that leaves you on front, which is a perfect position to be at an auction. 1.385, we'll be back to you in just a moment. We'll have one more chat with our highest leader and see where we go. Thank you.
Dat betekent dat de reserveprijs nog steeds niet is?
Nee. Ja, anders dan zegt hij van we are selling.
Ja. Dan is 385 is sold.
Nee,
En nu is het een negotiation.
de 24 uur.
Wauw. Wat denk je dat veel dan 1 voor 4?
Deze gast heeft denk ik, je zei volgens mij tegen elkaar, we gaan niet verder dan 1.375. En je ziet aan haar dat ze helemaal rood is.
Die.
Voor mij is die blauw.
Ja.
En ik denk dat ze van 1.4, nee, ik denk dat ze nu al te ver zijn.
Met 385. Daar kun je 10k bij doen. Weet je wel, dan zitten we dan zit je maar 15k, weet je wel, van de dingen af. Dan wil hij misschien wel naar beneden komen. Waarschijnlijk eindig je op 390. Want weet je, op de avond zelf, nou deze makelaarsters, die lullen er nog 10k bij.
Je kunt even kijken of ze nog naar buiten komen van.
Want het is niet klaar, toch?
Het is mooi, ik vind het goed dat deze over bias is. Dus iedereen ook denkt als je nee moet bieden, dan is het niet waard. Weet je wel. Het staat helemaal neer, zoals ik even van in zijn hoofd.
Maar wat ik denk, wat nu gebeurt, dus zij zegt van dus het is nu 385, ze hebben nog 10k, in die 10 minuten heeft zij er 10k bij geloof. Van hey, kun je really push it, weet je wat ik. Zij hebben als reserve 140. En dan gaan ze naar, weet je wel, proberen te zetten voor 139. Dus die gaan bij hun nog 5k erbij doen.
Ik heb 1,5 jaar geleden bij 1.175 gekocht. Hij heeft er misschien een ton aan besteed, misschien.
Ja. Ah?
Ik wil even kijken wat het is. Dus we hebben 1.275. Dus hebben we $125.000 aan.
Ja, 5 minuten is nog aan. Kunnen gaan toch? Ja?
Ja, ik wil even kijken hoe het gaat.
Nee, maar ze moeten nog negotiëren vanavond.
Let's go.
We kunnen het opzoeken, dat?
Ja.
At all my kids' parties. Like the Wiggles.
Give him a wash down outside with those.
Dan's making some so we'll strip off as soon as we can. So Dan's not here, so I'll strip off as soon as I can. And you can do whatever you need to. Just doing it. It was cold. That's Joe. Never applies, so you don't count.
He's moved on quick.
Thanks guys, thank you for your patience. We spent a little bit of time here, hopefully a comfortable space that had waited. We take a little bit of time in negotiation at points because it can be a difficult decision buying, equally selling, and we always respect both sides. 1.405 is now our new offer, 1.405, and we'll announce that at the level we are selling the property. There is no tomorrow, so 1.405, we called 3 times, no further bids, and the property is our buyer's left-hand side at 1.405, the chance, the opportunity. We sell here. First call at 1.405. Second opportunity at $1,405,000. Third and final call at 1.405. And selling here. Selling. Congratulations. Thanks for coming. Go and enjoy some food or wine. Cheers. Thanks.